Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And now before we get into our story, rest in peace to Pop Smokes. Now the person that was charged for unaliving him recently got out. So let's talk about it. Now when Pop Smoke's murder suspect got out, because all these major social media platforms such as No Jumper and DJ Academics covered it. Now Brick Baby said him and Pop Smoke both signed a Def Jam around the same time, but he was in LA County at that time. And Brick Baby said he already had plans that when he comes home, he was gonna mentor Pop Smokes in his rap career. But Brick said right before COVID hit, that record label released him. And Brick said shortly after, that's when Pop Smokes met his demise. Now Brick Baby said while he was still in LA County jail, multiple Hoovers came in there and they were charged for the unaliving of Pop Smokes. And Brick Baby said the person that was charged for the unaliving of Pop Smokes, he doesn't even know if he was the shooter or they just pinned it on him because he was the youngest one out of the group. And they knew that him being so young, they wasn't gonna smack him with a life sentence. And since he was under the age of 18, they were going to send him to psychiatric therapy. And by taking those certain type of classes, they won't charge you as an adult until they feel as though your brain is fully developed like one, which is explained under the California law. And Brick Baby said he doesn't know if he's correct or not, but under California law, they say your brain's not fully developed until you're around the age of 25. So even if you get convicted of heinous crimes such as unaliving someone, you can still get a lighter sentence. And Brick said, let's say for example, you're 19 years old and you go unalive somebody and they give you a life sentence. As long as you go through the rehabilitation steps through the YOP, which is also known as the Youth Offender Program, and if you complete that program with no violent write-ups, the max they can give you is 19 years if you get a life sentence. So Brick said fast forward, Pop Smoke's unaliver just got released from juvenile hall because they didn't charge him as an adult. And Brick Baby asked the people, do they feel that it's a fair sentence that he only got sentenced to 4 years for taking someone's life, even though he was under the age of 18. And Brick Baby said as far as that case goes, the law is the law. The second question that Brick Baby asked was, do you feel like the man that unalived Pop Smokes should have privacy when he comes home, due to the facts that he already made headline news for taking Pop Smokes' life? And to the eyes of the Pop Smokes fans, he's public enemy number one, because most of the people that are convicted taking these rappers' lives, they never see the light of day. But unfortunately in Pop Smoke's situation, that kid was underage at that time and wasn't considered an adult. So due to the steps that he took while he was locked up, they felt as though he was rehabilitated, and that's why he was free today. Now Brick said for all of those people that said that young kid should have got a life sentence for unaliving Pop Smokes, he posed this question. And he said, let's just say your kid was under the age of 18 and he hung around the wrong group of people and he ended up getting convicted for unaliving somebody. Would you not go up to the judge and tell him that your son was misled or your daughter was misled by hanging around the wrong group of people, and then beg the judge to give your son or your daughter a second chance? Or would you still keep that same energy that you said about the person that unalived Pop Smokes and say, give my kid the life sentence? And Brick Baby said, of course you're not gonna say that. So I proved my point. Now this kid must have not learned a damn thing when he was locked up, because he did an Instagram post where he told Adam 22 and the No Jumper, stop posting pics and video clips of him if you're not gonna pay him any money. And he told Adam, if you post me again and not give me any money, he put that on his set and his mama, that he gonna pull up over there and get the money one way or the other. Then shortly after that post, he pulls up to the No Jumper store while it's still closed and does a video in front of it. And Brick Baby basically told that person that unalived Pop Smokes to get over it, because what you did was headline news and No Jumper is not the only one covering it. So you basically gotta go at it with all these other major social media platforms as well, because they're not gonna stop covering it. And at this point, the only thing he could do is embrace the situation and go get paid off of those interviews. And he warned that young man he better stay far as hell away from New York, because Pop Smokes was loved out there, and if he gets caught out there, he might be the next one to go. And at this point, he should just be grateful that he was able to come home after knocking someone down. So now that you guys heard the context, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all down in that comment section. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit all notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there.